Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is your daily go-getterism number 715 for September 17th, 2016. All right, tonight I want to talk to y'all about a very serious matter. It really is a serious matter. Tonight I want to talk to y'all about knowing what people mean versus what they say. And making sure people know what you mean versus what you say. Or what you say versus what you mean. And what we're really talking about is keeping the lines of communication open. We don't do that enough in our lives, and we really need to start doing it. We think that we're doing it, but what we're really doing is we're giving off body language when we need to be using English language, so to speak. So, too many times we think that somebody knows what we mean because we think that they know us very well. And a lot of times, it isn't even the case where people know us very well. They're really getting to know us, and we think that because they should know men or they should know women because of the age or maturity that they have displayed, that we think or we take for granted that they know things that we haven't even taught them. See, here's the thing. Men and women aren't all the same. All men aren't the same. All women aren't the same. Sure, we have some fundamental similarities, but we also have fundamental differences. You know, for me to say that all women are the same would really be doing all women a disservice. All women don't like things the same way. And if the internet hasn't taught us that, what will? Sure, they may all have some types of feminine qualities that they display. You know, there are some things that maybe are known by default. Like, okay, I'm going to give you one thing that you may understand, but even though you understand it, it's a little vague. Let's say if I say all women like to be treated like a lady. That may be a true statement, right? But what is being treated like a lady? What does that mean? What does that mean? To be treated like a lady? Does that mean that they like chivalrous things to be done by a man? Like opening up a car door, making sure you pull out their seat, offering a jacket if they're cold, being courteous and accommodating, things like that. Sure, that's being treated like a lady. But it doesn't answer itself. It's not self-explanatory. If a man hasn't been taught to do these things for a woman, then he won't know. And he probably won't do those things. Not only that, but not all women consider those things to be treated like a lady. Now, some women may feel like being treated like a lady means just making sure that you respect me. But then you have to go into what respect means to the person. So we have to tailor the way that we deal with people to the person, not to the people. And sometimes when we're talking to the person, we're not talking to the people. Particularly when we get tied up in an argument where it shows that we haven't really thought things out very well. And so we'll make blanket statements. Like, shoot, I mean, you're a woman. I thought that you would like blah, blah, blah. You know, some women may take offense to, you know, generalizations like that. Well, and they may say things like, I'm not every woman. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Guess it's not true for everybody. But it's the same thing with men. You know, if you have a woman out there who says that she knows how to treat a man, she knows how a man wants to be treated, she can treat a man like a man. What does that mean? What would that mean to you? Now, as a man myself, I would think that maybe that means that maybe there's a certain amount of domestication in a woman and submissiveness that I may find attractive. So maybe when I get home, you know, certain things are already laid out for me. Maybe there's a hot meal waiting. Maybe my bath is drawn. Maybe comes and brings me a cold beer, whatever it is that I like, you know, maybe doesn't gab too much, keeps it under wraps a little bit. I don't know. It would depend on the man, because I don't drink beer. I don't drink anything anymore. But you understand what I'm saying. There was a time, but I didn't drink it. Yeah. Anyway, so the thing is, when you say that you know how to treat a man, you may know some things that most men like, which is a good thing. But do you know what your man likes? Has he communicated to you exactly what he likes? Because that's what's going to make him happy, if you do what he likes, not if you do what all men like, because all men don't like the same thing. We say that we do, but we don't. I see these memes all the time, these Facebook memes all the time. Only thing a man needs is, sex, food, I don't know, the remote on the TV, whatever. You ain't gonna tell me that that's all a man wants. If you are any type of decent man, you have this thing called a brain, and your brain is gonna make you want more than just 4 things in life or 5 things. You're gonna want a woman to complete you, a woman to be your reflection, your reflection. And when I say your reflection, this is what I mean. I mean, when you look for somebody, you look for somebody that represents your ideals, the way that you see the world, the way that you understand things, your overall view of things, certain commonalities that you have, you and they have. You want somebody that's tailored to your interests, not just some cookie cutter, generalized version of what a perfect woman is supposed to be. So we have to keep the lines of communication open, and if you keep the lines of communication open, I would gamble to say that things are going to come out all right for you. When couples are able to talk to each other, communicate with each other, relate to each other about the things that they want, the things that they like, the things that they would like to do, whatever, they get a clear understanding of each other, especially if they're willing to put in the work to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? The reason that I did this show this evening, because this is different than the radio show that we had this morning. Well, this morning was part 2 of the way we make friends at home versus friends at work or whatever. And one thing I learned about that show is that it's easy to get off track and off topic. And it's easy to be talking about one thing and have 2 totally different points of view. 2 totally different points of view. So, you take these things right here. What do you call them? Some people might call them headphones. Other people might call them earphones. Neither one of them is wrong, right? Nonetheless, there are 2 ways of seeing these things and 2 ways to describe them. Earphones, headphones. These are both. So, if we can differ on the way that we describe an inanimate object like these, headphones or earphones, how do you think things will go when we're talking about the way people feel? Because you can't touch an emotion, and you can't color a thought. See, I learned since I was but seriously, that's what it is. So when you talk to somebody, make sure that they understand exactly what you mean by what you say. Don't, excuse me, try not to get discouraged, try not to, get sidetracked, and try not to get so distracted or so frustrated that you say, forget it, man. You just don't get it. You stupid. You just don't understand nothing. Sometimes we fall into that trap, but it's not a good trap to be put into, because we got things to do out here. And the closer that you can get to somebody to help you achieve your goal, and the closer you can get to somebody to help them, do the things in life that they would like to do, the stronger the bond becomes, and the more stress that becomes eliminated, and the happier you can be, and the easier life becomes. We all want life to be a little bit easier, don't we? Look, good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, when you're dealing with a person, you're dealing with the person. You're not dealing with the people. Don't treat the person like the people. Treat the person like the person. Like the individual that they are. And trust me, most people will really appreciate that, because what do you want? Do you want to be treated like everybody else, or do you want to be treated the way you want to be treated? It ain't hard. It's not a hard decision, right? Shout out to my people that came out for the Mind Right Body Better Fitness program this morning. It was a blast. Shout out to my peeps, Tange Millions, and my man CL Smooth, WBNC Radio. Make sure y'all check out the Daily Go Getimism Show every single day. 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 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget about UrbanTherapyWithSun.com. Go to the website. Get down with the website. Register with the website. The movement is movement. The hood is our health, man. The hood is our health, so get on that. I'll holler at y'all later. Alright? Have a wonderful and safe Saturday night. Peace.